So, is this video going to be an event guide or a seasonal DIY guide? Well, it can be both, I guess. Alright, let's go with it. Hey guys, Jayden here. Like I said in my last video, the highlight of this month in New Horizons is definitely Halloween. So in this video, I'm going to show things you can do to prepare for Halloween, as well as the items to prepare for the event. Here is a disclaimer. This video is a guide for the preparation for the event, not the actual event. The event itself is still time locked and it is not possible to participate at the moment. Let's take a look at different things you can do to prepare for Halloween. To prepare for the event, you need to make sure you're on version 1.11. If you're already watching this video, chances are you're already on version 1.11. Otherwise, go ahead and update your game. Like Isabel said earlier, Leif will always visit on the first day of playing in October, even if he visited or is scheduled to visit during the same week. Unless you're playing the game on Saturday, in which case KK will still appear and the fishing tourney will still take place. When you talk to Leif for the first time in October, he will tell you that he sells pumpkin starts for half the price in October, which is 140 bells. Nook's Cranny also sells pumpkin starts in October, but at full price. It is highly recommended to take advantage of Leif's offer if you don't already have the pumpkins. When planting pumpkin starts, the chances of getting specific colored pumpkin are as follows: 70% orange, 10% white, 10% yellow, 10% green. It is not possible to tell what color you get until the pumpkins are fully grown. You might have noticed that you have a much higher chance of getting orange pumpkins. That's because orange pumpkins are also crafting materials, and pumpkins of other colors are merely used for customizations. We'll cover that later. Back to pumpkin planting. The number of pumpkins that you get per batch depends on how often you water. The more often you water, the more pumpkins you get. Alternatively, you can plant pumpkins directly, in which case you will always get pumpkins of the same color. If you check your mailbox, you'll receive a portrait of Jack by mail. And this is what it looks like. You can go to Nook Stop and redeem your Nook miles for new body and eye colors. How could I miss this when making the October video? Let's visit Nook's Cranny. Each player can only buy one candy in Nook's Cranny per day, unless you're talking about visiting other islands. A piece of spooky furniture will be available every day in October if you've upgraded Nook's Cranny. Like any other seasonal item in Nook's Cranny, only one is available per day. Halloween outfits are available in Able Sisters. They are available outside October, but at least one piece is guaranteed to appear every day in October. Here's the list of Halloween outfits. All of them have been available since last year. You can get spooky DIY recipes from villagers, 3 of which are new in 1.11. You can only get one recipe per day this way, and it doesn't necessarily have to be the first one of the day. Again, unless you're talking about visiting other islands. And because it's New Horizons, waiting faster is an option. By that I mean changing your system times 3 hours forward if you don't get the recipe from villagers. On another note, if you talk to a villager crafting a Halloween DIY recipe that you already know, you'll get either 5 pumpkins or candy. These DIY recipes are also available from balloons, but let's be real, why would you get Halloween recipes from balloons when you have a much easier way to get them? Getting Halloween DIY recipes from villagers may be easier, but I don't like that you don't always get the DIY recipe as the first one of the day, because it used to be that way last year. We all have school or work, so we won't have as much time to play Animal Crossing as before. It would be really bad if we don't get all of the Halloween DIY recipes from villagers if we keep playing the game real time. But there's nothing time traveling cannot fix. If you're okay with it, that is. Here's a showcase of every Halloween item you can get before the event. Like the festival items in February, you do not use customization kits to customize spooky items. You use pumpkins of one color to customize the items to the set color. Spooky orange, welcome to the fun zone. Spooky candy set, don't worry, I have my candies right here. Spooky chair, just a pumpkin that you can sit on. Spooky fence, I don't see anything orange, so why do you even need pumpkins to make it? Spooky lantern, you can make one of these IRL by yourself. Spooky lantern set, can't Nintendo give a better name than Spooky lantern set? Spooky scarecrow, looks effective. Spooky standing lamp, there's a front and a back to all things. Spooky table, basically a spooky chair but larger. Spooky table setting, strangely you can get items from Nook's cranny but not the recipe before the event. Spooky tower, they come in stacks of 3. Spooky tree, the white one is my favorite. Spooky treats basket, now I'm the one doing trick or treat. Spooky trick lamp, like front and back, there's an outside and inside to all things. Jack's portrait, you don't craft it, Jack gives it to you. To craft one of every item except for spooky table setting, you need 62 pumpkins, 4 pieces of regular wood, 25 pieces of hardwood, 13 pieces of softwood, 9 iron nuggets, 4 pieces of clay, 4 clumps of wheat, and 5 candies. There you have it, everything you need to prepare for the Halloween. Keep in mind that this is just the preparation of the event, and only 2/3 of the item are covered in this guide. The remaining 1/3 of the Halloween items will be available during the event. If you find this useful, be sure to like and share the video and subscribe to my channel. With that, I'll see you next time. Bye.